by yourself. So Daniel begins to tell King Nebuchadnezzar what his dream was. He says, well, in verse 31, well, O king, you dreamt of a large stature, enormous, dazzling stature, awesome in appearance. The head of the statue was made of gold, its chest of silver, his arms of silver, belly and thighs of bronze. The head, which is the seat of intelligence. That young man that went into the cinema in Aurora, Colorado, was a PhD candidate, which means in his head, the seat of intelligence, that was much. Not a fool, not some ignorant, unlearned person. My daddy, I'm not sure if my daddy was living, if I would have been calling my daddy saying, Daddy, I'm getting my doctorate degree, as much as I called my mother. My daddy had a thing for educated folks. He had a word, a name for educated folk. And granted, Daddy didn't graduate from high school, but he had a good heart. Daddy didn't graduate from high school, but he had integrity. Daddy didn't graduate from high school, but he sure could get on his knees. My daddy was one of those deacons who sat, you remember when deacons used to sit right around the pulpit? My daddy was a deacon where they had chairs around the pulpit, and Daddy was the kind of deacon that would get on his knees and pray until the whole church caught on fire. But don't let somebody come in there with an education and dare not have a doctorate degree, and Daddy asks you to pray. And they couldn't pray. Daddy say, with all that education you got, and you can't pray? And my mama would try to get to him before he said, because he said he was a country talking man. My daddy said, you's an educated fool. And my mother would run to my daddy, but it was always too late to. So I'm not sure that I would have said that, but what happens, the head is considered to be the seat of intelligence. I tell the Lord, don't let me, deliver me from folk who got it all in their heads. Smart as a whip, but have nothing in their heart. Notice this is what this statue is. This is a statue that's head heavy. Kind of statue that was the kind of statue that when you built it, it went like this. Kind of statue that went like that. Because the head was full, but the heart was empty. Oh, God bless all of my educated people sitting in here today, but what's in your heart? What's in your heart? It's not what's in your head that matters. It's what's in your heart. God, deliver me from people who are smart but have no heart, wealthy but have no heart, lots of stuff but have no heart. So the Bible says in chapter 2, verse 36, Daniel says to the king, O king, you are king of kings. I need you to see that. You are king of kings. The God of heaven, listen, has given you dominion. And God has given you power. And God has given you might. And God has given you glory. Do you know what? Do you know what Power is the worst thing in the world to give to a person who's top heavy. Somebody didn't get that.